Hey, Spring LaFay, Simply Tarot. This is going to be a special message reading. This is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. We're going to start with the major arcana. Get them turned right. And see what we get. Whoop. Death. Nope, they don't fit. They don't go. I know there's another card. It looks like I'm going to be pulling it. Can I have the other card, please? Can I have the other card? Okay. They give it to me. Judgment. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. Just from seeing them without even touching. What I got when I seen the death card. This is... Okay. This is like... We've had karma. Someone has really had some karma in their life. And they have felt at the depths of how will I come back? How will I bring myself back from this? It feels like more than once because I'm drawn to the three hands. So this is a more than once thing. But what I'm feeling is death is here to represent that someone is moving away from something. This is not someone. This is something within them. Is a way of thinking, a habit, something they became comfortable. Really, it's not even comfortable. It's more something they felt like they've had to do. It's like they got used to something, and it's a way that they've done something in a relationship over and over and over again, and it has gotten them nowhere. They're putting that to a rest. It's a feeling of giving more than they should. Because I am drawn to, if you look at the angel's hands, they're wide open, giving. Someone has been used to giving, but it feels like not getting back what they give, and it's like they had a habit of putting all in before they should. Putting themselves all in before they should. That's it. Yes, yes. Okay, good. Got that. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to be confusing for people. I know some of the readings, they get a little confusing. Especially whenever you're jumping like from what's happening to the past, and some of them are, yeah, a bit out there. I try to explain them the best I can. So I'm sorry to anyone if, you know, they're confusing. But I have to, you know, I give it the way I get it. And, yeah, that's all I can do. Oh, they're giving them to me before we ever cut. And somebody's making a decision. Somebody's at a crossroads. They're really making a decision. They something that they really want to say. Something they want to say to someone. Someone is it's like they're in a quiet space. They've got this on their mind, in their head. You know, they've got their self where, and they're in a figuring out, thinking sort of spot. And I'm drawn to that feather. I'm drawn to the red. This is about love. This is about wanting to grow something with someone. But there's been lack of movement. Lack of movement. It feels like, yeah, this has got to do with, you know, what we were talking about. Someone has been putting all in, and they have had lack of movement, lack of togetherness. They're getting back less than they give out as far as emotion and affection is concerned. Attention, time. But they're seeing clearly now. They're seeing that they have, it feels like, moved quicker than they should. They're seeing where they had this thing that they did of putting all of their emotions in first thing and not getting them back. So it feels like there's going to be a little bit more guarding of the heart going on. Ooh. Mercy. Thought we got another. Well, we got 3 right here. Okay. You know, this feels like, our Page of Swords feels like, for one, communication. Feels like someone watching someone. And this feels like social media. Yeah, it doesn't feel like they're close. I'm drawn to how you've got the ocean, the land. It feels like social media or some sort of, you know, form of social media. But I feel like this sword is here to cut away what they have found out about themselves. That they jump too quickly. They're going to cut that habit out. They're now seeing clearer. They are now following their intuition clearer. I'm drawn to the moon. How the moon, it looks, you know, that's white. That's peace. And they see their worth and their value, and they see that they are worth, you know, getting back what they give out in return. They see that, yeah, you know, they can grow things. And they see that what they give out to someone, they should get back. Yes. Yes. I feel like this is one of our people, you know. Look at how, you know, the Queen of Cups, look at how she's holding on to that cup. Almost like for dear life. She's got both hands. You know, it's like someone is having a hard time really giving their emotions, giving their love to someone else. That's one of our people, and it does not have to be a female. It can be a male. It's just an energy. Someone taking on the energy. Is someone giving materialistically? But there's a need for balance. Temperance is here. There's a need for balance. I feel like someone's being guided. There's a need for that balance, though, to be brought to this relationship, it feels like, this connection. Not going to be a relationship for everyone. Some of you, it'll be just a connection that, you know, where you're trying to make into a relationship. We need balance because we cannot have growth. We can't have that, you know, fulfillment, that growth, that going forward as more than what it is already, until we have the balance to turn this into growth. Making that choice to walk away from the past and walk away from that bad habit that someone had. Not walking away from their connection, but walking away from the bad habit that they had of giving more than they should. Too soon, it feels like. Keeping themselves stuck in a bad pattern, a bad habit. Can you tell me more? Can you tell me more, please? Can we have more? Can you show me more for Sagittarius? Can you show me more? And by doing so, they open up for that blessing, that wish that they've been wishing for someone to offer them that love, that cup. Oh my goodness, it's in the middle. Okay, I was wondering if it's ever going to get it other than it dropping. That new beginning, that cup of love, that emotion that they so long for. They have to stop that bad habit of giving all of them before it's returned. I mean, it feels like they're giving all that they have, and someone else is not reciprocating it. There's a need for going slower in order to have that 10 of Cups, that happily ever after. That true love, I feel like Cupid's arrows. And for someone, the communication, you know, I feel like communication, love, attention that they deserve to bring abundance to this connection, to bring, you know, so it can be prosperous as well as loving. Balance to a new beginning. After letting go of that past bad habit that kept them in this spot, because it's a feeling of settling. Yes, settling. And then being in this spot, pain, and in their head. They have strength. I feel like they have strength, and if you have faith, you see that infinity? If you have faith, you do have the strength within you to cut this bad habit right out so that this new beginning, you can have it. That's an awesome reading. I'm going to take a romance angel on this. I don't think we need any more there, because it's basically once somebody cuts out this bad habit that they have of giving more than they get in return, it comes to them. Whether it's the connection they're in now or someone new, it's going to come to them. That's what I feel. Oh, I have to cut them. Usually I don't feel that, but I feel it now. Okay. Yes. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Look how they're just flopping them. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Let's see if we got one more. Let's see. Ah, yes we do. Let's see what it is. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual paths. And I feel like that's why this card is on the bottom. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like that if you discuss things together, if it's strong, if it's meant, and it feels like for many it's going to be with these cards, that you can get past the religious factors. And, yeah. If this does not resonate, don't try to make it fit your life. Only take away what resonates. Every reading is not going to, you know, resonate every time. Doesn't mean I won't pick up on that energy that I was picking up on during another reading, because I may do it. I mean, I can. It's just according to the message that's meant for whomever. But do give it a thumbs up. That way YouTube moves it along and it gets seen by whomever needs to see it. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Hit that little bell. That'll notify you every time that I upload. I do have Patreon up. If anyone wants to help support what I'm doing, you can visit that. The link is below in the description box. And I do try to put things up there. And when I get that going, then I may, you know, I'm thinking about like starting to put readings up, you know, for the signs on there before. In other words, let people see them there first if they're helping to support what I'm doing here. I mean, I'd like to be able to get some better equipment. I can't even, I mean, I tried to do a live stream one day, and I don't have, my batteries are shot for my laptop, so it did not, whoops, I'm putting them in the wrong one, aren't I? It didn't work out so hot because I couldn't see the reading, which my eyes are not the best, but the way I had to set it up in order to plug it up did not come out too good. And I would like to get more cards, different cards to incorporate. Yeah. So, until next time, bye.